Hey, what's up, everybody? Mobian Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF, as I like to call it. Stevie B will be joining us in a minute. She's still getting ready. It's all good. Sorry about this mess, but, it's better than nothing. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Halloween. Great to see everybody in chat. It's kind of reminiscent of 3 years ago. Same shirt, too. So what's up, everybody? Great to see everybody. Tina G, how are you? Papa Craig, what's happening? Good to see you. Hey, Jen. Rex Hand, how's it going? Good day, Mark. Tight line. See you going fishing soon. Right on. Good luck. Hey, Judy. Finding the trackway. What's happening? Yeah, like I said, Stevie will be with us in a little bit. If you're new, welcome. If anybody wants to join us tonight, hopefully you're wearing a costume or something. Mm-hmm. I will post the link in chat. Anybody can click on that link. You don't have to have a costume. Click on that link, follow the directions, and hop on. Join us. Come say hi. If you don't want to be on camera, which kind of defeats the purpose of Halloween, you can click on that. You don't have to be on camera. It says stop camera at the bottom of the screen. Also, if you do click on the link, all I ask is that you do turn off the YouTube. Only use YouTube. StreamYard, not YouTube, because you'll get nasty feedback. It's pretty simple. LIB, you're funny. Awesome. When are you going to put the costume on? Who else is here? Angel Nolan. Nightwolf, what's happening? Right on. So, yeah, I was watching Claude Noel. How's it going? I was watching some other channels before we went on. So our friends over at Midwest Night Watchers, they had Naomi Finn on. They're probably still on. I'm not sure if they're still on, how long they're going to be on. But it was cool listening to her, Naomi, tell stories. Who else we got here? Sharon Guy. Good to see you. Robert Dendubin, what's up? Mr. Lee. How's it going, buddy? If I'm missing anybody, I apologize. Alex Perez, what's up, man? Somebody just giggled in the background. Good to see you, Alex. Hope you're feeling well. Patrick Vaughn, welcome. Ahmed, right on. If there's any Jeff Dunham fans out there, you know who Ahmed is. Hey, Susie, what's up? Oh, thanks, guys. You know what's cool is this. I'll show you this picture behind me. Yeah, I was just saying about this picture. I don't know if you guys heard me. Once I took myself off screen, I probably muted myself. The picture behind me I took, it's actually the moon seen through a bunch of vines. Oh, the little ghost back here? Yeah, he's chilling. Still Crazy Chris, what's up? Who else? Got 37 watching already. We just started this thing. Damn. It is a busy night though, so I understand. There's a lot to watch out there. So hell, there's stuff I want to watch. I'll have to look up my phone. Gotta switch straws. Kind of have to use a straw with this crap. It's already smeared. So what I will do is I'll put the link in chat. Anybody wants to pop on, click on that link, come hang out. Say boo, whatever. Yeah, I was gonna say I was a roadie for a band, the Grateful Dead. This is probably what Jerry Garcia looks like about now. Yeah, that was stupid. I know. So, who else? Waiting on Stevie. She'll be here momentarily. Dina, how are you? What is that? Smoke him if you got him? What is it? I can't see what that is. Are those? Yeah, it's funny. The first Halloween I did had the same lights. And it was after Halloween. I kept them up for, geez, how long? A long time. Wow, that's annoying. Paranormal Roundtables having a premiere. That's weird. I didn't even touch the notification volume and it went down. That was bizarre. Helton, what's up? Good to see you. Who else snuck in here? Think I got anybody. I know, right? Helton says, I was thinking Mopes looks a little different. Then I realized he was wearing a white bandana. I knew there was something different. Danny Staten, what's up? Hey, guys. What's happening? So I hope you guys have been having a good day, good Halloween. We don't get kids around here, I don't think, trick or treating. Yeah, no. I went over and knocked on my neighbor's door like this, but I only had like the top done. I wasn't even wearing a bandana. I didn't have the bottom done. And he's like, "What are you out trick or treating?" I was like, "Yeah, where's the candy?" He didn't have any either. So yeah, we went to all these different spots looking for makeup and shit, and we didn't buy one, no candy, nothing, because I really don't think anybody's gonna knock on my door, and if they do, the dog's gonna bark. And it's after 9, so they shouldn't be knocking on my door. I know that sounds terrible. Am I getting old? I used to love trick-or-treating. Love trick-or-treating. Multiple costumes. Weren't you here early? No, wasn't me. my sister. Yeah, I'd dress up. My sisters would dress me up as a girl sometimes and just fucking take me trick or treating. I had an older sister and a younger sister, and then later on I had two half sisters. So, yeah, I never had the privilege or the pleasure of having a brother. North Woods, what's happening? I will see you all next Tuesday. If I have anything to report from this leg. Right on. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Yeah, I put up some shelves, put some battery operated candles, and there's a background. There's like this dark mesh, and it was cool. It was fun. I wasn't sure how it was going to look, but yeah, it came out all right. The last thing I added was the ghost. So yeah, since the weather's cooled down, the fishing's picked up. I've been it's shit I should record, but it's weird. I'll go outside just to let the dog out, and my fishing pole's sitting there, and I'll just grab it. And I don't do a lot of fishing back here, but I try to hit the open areas. Yesterday, I walked out the door. I went like 20 feet to the left. 2 casts, bang, big bass. Brought that in. Then I went over to the right, first cast, bang, big bass. I'm like, woohoo. And Stevie slept through the whole thing. I feel bad. It's like, shit, I should wake her up. I'll catch like 2 bass, and then I'll put a fishing pole down and say, you got to come fish. You go out there and fish these areas. She doesn't catch anything. It's probably only 2 fish there.
Probably the same one.
She always says that. It's probably the same one. But then she'll say, oh, but the second one looked bigger.
Maybe.
Was it? I'm trying to kill a mouse I just saw coming from down the birdhouse that is hanging from the ceiling. Climbed down to the jigsaw table and climbed down to the floor. I thought, what the hell is that? Tina says, what's wrong with Stevie? Is she having problems with her costume? No, she's getting ready. Oh, Robert says, what kind of bait were you using? Just a Texas rig rubber worm. Just like a Cinco. It was kind of a pinkish color. Yeah, pink color. That's what me and Stevie throw out here, and wherever we go, we just seem to be hooked. No pun intended, but I'm using rubber worms because they work pretty well. Yesterday we went out and we kayaked for the first time since we've been here. Kayaks have been sitting out on top of my pop-up trailer since before we got here. So we went out yesterday and did the canals behind us, and then or across the street, and then right here behind us. We went through all the weeds, the lily pads. Oops. That was my phone. All the lily pads. And I can't help. I see garbage, I pick it up. So I had my net with me, so I was scooping up garbage, and I paddled over to my wall right behind my house and just like dumped it all over the wall. We're in this shitty corner. It's not a shitty corner. It's a nice corner. It's gorgeous of the lake, but stuff blows in, garbage is blowing in all the time. So eventually it drifts over and it ends up behind my house. So whenever I see and I can reach it, I clean it up. But yeah, I've been pretty stoked that the fish have been biting. Because what it is, I think the temperature cooled down, the water cooled down a little bit, so the bait fish start moving into the shallows. Once that happens, the larger fish follow the bait fish, and you know they're there to catch. I've done that, Chris. I've seen mice in those glue traps and pulled them out and let them go. It's just so cruel, you know. She says, "I got one of those. I got one on one of thoughts. I felt sorry for the damn thing. Yeah, I'd rather see a mouse trap, a conventional mouse trap, if you actually have to do that, because it's quick and pretty painless, I'm sure. But a glue trap, it's just the more they fight, the more they stick to it, and they suffocate. You know, they take. It's a long death. Sorry, it's kind of morbid, but excuse me. That. Yeah, we were kind of in a hurry tonight, so we spent more time than we should looking for makeup. I think we went to 3 different places. Can't see you.
I know.
Oh, right on.
Can you see?
Yeah. A little hippie.
I'm not ready yet.
She's like, not yet.
Not yet.
She's suddenly a blonde. Oh.
Why'd you tell?
Oh, are you getting ready to sit down or?
No.
Oh. She'll be with us when she gets there. I'd love to see Miss Dill come in and wear a costume.
I'd love to see Miss Dill.
That too. Yeah, I've seen those. Grasshopper says they make bucket traps for mice now for the big cities and farms. Videos on YouTube, and they work great for mass killing in the water of the bucket. Yeah, but you can catch them and not kill them, you know, because it just keeps dropping them into the bucket. Whoever did your makeup did an awesome job. I did it actually, and it looks like crap to me anyway. I'm just too critical. It was quick. I think where the hell we went to Dollar General, then to Dollar Tree or Family Dollar. Ended up finding makeup and the stuff we needed in Walgreens. Believe it or not, I just didn't want to go to Walmart. Well, catching and releasing is a waste of time. They're just too populous. Yeah, I agree, but I don't know. To each his own. I gave up killing shit a long time ago, except fish. Papa Craig says, "Wow, a couple cute kids just came by and got some bags of M&Ms. I want M&Ms. What did we get? I got some peanut butter cups, didn't I? Oh, I'm not saying I didn't get candy for us, but I
I
didn't
get
get candy
candy
for
corn.
anybody else. Huh?
Candy corn. I didn't.
It's too much sugar. I mean, it sounds weird.
Well, it's all sugar.
It's just all candy is, but that's just like, I don't know. Talking about candy corns. I like candy corns, but just, I don't know. Hey, Kelly. We have snow. Right on.
Really?
Snow on Halloween. Be safe out there. I know I think Colorado's getting snow and there's a bunch of places getting snow. What do you need? Huh? We are so unprepared tonight. I didn't even put on a light.
No. Don't need to.
I'm waiting for you to sit down. I want to see how you look on camera.
Well, hang on. Still getting ready. What do you need?
The cigarettes you stole?
I didn't steal. I grabbed this. This is a fresh pack. Not even open. See? Apologize.
I just had them.
I promise you these are the ones that I just picked up out of my bag. Here, just take one of those for me.
I don't like these.
I don't either. Not anymore.
I don't know why I was whispering. Catherine, how are you? Welcome. Snow's coming down all through the Great Lakes region. Yeah, I know everybody's cold, everybody's below average, everybody's freezing their ass off except Florida. So I've heard. I mean, it was like 80 something today, and tomorrow it's going to be only about 72. That's our cold front. Overnight lows in the 50s. A lot of you guys aren't getting above freezing. Chris says I give out bags of sugar cubes.
Shit.
37. Jeez. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Had surgery on Friday, feeling pretty sick. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Really. Heal up. I'll be praying for you. Helen says a couple nights it was in the 20s. I mean, we're still using the air conditioning. I'm just kind of spoiled with sleep. I think I'm gonna start just putting it on fan at night because it's a noise thing, background noise. Now I'm used to falling asleep to it.
It's still got to cool down a little.
Yeah, she's like, no, it's still too warm. Let's see.
I'm not ready yet.
Just leave it. It looks good.
How's that? Camera.
Looks good. Ready when you are.
Not yet. Almost. Can't see anything.
Miss Trackway. Huntcation, huh?
Mrs. Trackway.
That's what, Mrs. I don't know why I said Miss.
No, it's cool. Good to see her.
What else? Goods and Auto, what's happening? Good to see you. So yeah, guys, I believe I did post that link in chat. Yes, no, maybe. If not,
Somebody jump on.
did it again. This stuff is making my face itch.
Don't touch.
I know. Not really. It's just like I leaned forward and my hair came down and it just stuck to my face. So I was like trying to get it off, and there's just these little strands that are stuck. LIB was here earlier. I'm sure he's somewhere.
Around somewhere.
There he is. Oh, he says, I'm coming.
Me too.
I'm not going there.
Sure.
Papa Craig says, Mr. Lee, I'm wearing a heart monitor. My cardiologist is hell bent on finding something wrong. Which I hate when they do that. Iron Dogger, what's up, Jackie? Trick or treat, smell my feet. What the hell? Probably is, Chris. Made in China. You're right, Mr. Lee. Pop Craig, you must prove him wrong. There is nothing wrong with it. It's too dark in here. I can't find crap.
I swear that I can't see anything.
Huh?
I can't see anything. Here.
Thank you.
Look.
You ready?
I suppose.
Nah.
Oh, wait. I did forget something. Hold on.
She's gone. She's just get myself in trouble and call you a typical woman, but I won't do that.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't.
Probably not. Not here.
No.
You know I'm getting.
Can't see anything.
Elena, welcome. Brandon Blunt, what's up? I like that necklace. Where'd you get it?
I don't remember.
I don't know if they can see it, but I don't know if you need those, but what the hell?
No? Let's see. You tell me.
Leave them on for now and then take them
Got a
off.
clear one.
Feisty Kitty, what's up? Hey, Anita. Anita said, drum roll for Stevie.
Oh, God. No, I'm not coming on.
You're scaring her off.
I'm really not going to see anything.
Let's see. All right. Here we go. All right.
They're kind of.
Move your down a little bit. That's good.
I'm not even sitting straight.
Welcome, Stevie.
Peace. Hello, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Oh, the best costume yet. Hold on.
Crooked. Ah!
Ooh,
You scared me.
that's scary as hell.
Yeah, where there's I can't see anything.
How long
as
you
it
been
is.
working on that costume? All your life? Can't see with the glasses on?
No,
No.
I can't see without them. It's too dark in here.
How's it going, Mike?
Hey. What's happening?
Not too much. Not too much.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Oh, yeah,
Halloween.
you too, you too. Yeah, I was, What happened?
You get trick or treaters by you?
I don't know. I live in the back of the house, so I have no idea.
Oh, right.
You don't hear
But
anything.
yeah, it's they were out there. Well, see, I went early with my son, and he wanted to go with his friend, and they live in a different neighborhood, so I was over that way, and then there was a good amount of kids out, and then, but it's just like it's not the same, you know what I mean? It's like at least here, I don't know how it is everywhere else, but you go. Everybody here has to work their ass off to afford what they live in. So like you try to take a kid around at 4 to 5, 4 to 5, everyone's still at work.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's tough. And then like you have people like waving the kids off, like opening the door to wave them off is like confusing to them because
Yeah.
they see you open the door and they're running towards you and they're just waving them away like they like just don't open the damn door or like
Turn the light out and just
something. Yeah, something.
That's messed up.
That's a shame,
Yeah, and then
I mean, open the door and be like, just kidding.
Yeah.
And then I had to teach him. He was really good about it though, but I had to teach him quick, like about, like the take one thing, and he wasn't being greedy, but at one point he was just like, "Oh, what happens if I take two?" And I'm like, "Nothing happens," you know what I mean? But like, I had to like teach him about integrity, a little integrity lesson out there, which was kind of tough because the kid he was with was like being a gluttonous, monster, taking everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's, but he's good.
It's a good lesson, though. It's don't feel bad. If it's on him whether or not he wants to take advice or not. But it's good to put it out.
Yeah, he was really good. Like he's always very good like that. It's just it's tough to like be like it wasn't tough, but it can be, but do as I say while your friend's doing something else,
Yeah.
It's like but like I say, he's really good. Like he's really, really good. So I can't complain.
Mr. Lee says, Stephanie, you look amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, what is the costume? Is that
It's supposed to be like a hippie chick.
Okay.
It came with a red bandana, but it looked funny, so I put pink. Plus, it's still October, so
I don't want to
wearing this month.
I was gonna say you look like somebody, but I don't want to say the name and then it offends you. Like I've had that backfire on me. You're like, you look like this celebrity, and then they're like, I hate that person.
Now I'm curious. Who do you?
I saw a little Gwen Stefani action.
Right on.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad thing. I just.
Alex says, "Wow, this is what I'm talking about. Best show I've seen yet."
He's never seen me as a blonde.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Alex is.
That's my ex-husband. We're friends. We're cool. We've been cool for years.
Yeah,
we're good. That's funny.
Never saw you.
Happy Halloween.
That's awesome.
It's too good.
Robert says, with the change to a later date for the time change back to standard time, it's not as dark out at 5:30 p.m. now as when I was a kid. Yeah, it did get early. It got dark early. I remember that.
Yeah.
It seems like it did. Sorry. Go for my drink.
These little itches.
Forget it. I can't even imagine. I was listening to a Susie.
Pretty easy, but all this around the mouth is just nightmare.
Yeah. Well, when Susie was talking about it that one night about all the layers she had to put on, like, cause it, like cracks in different places or whatever, and like I was just picturing all that on my face, and I was like, oh, like I get claustrophobic so quick over stuff, and like it could be something as simple as that. Like even when I wear glasses or a hat, like I'm always constantly on and off, on and off, on and off, or like on and off, like moving them. Like I don't know how to explain it. I guess maybe it's not maybe classified as claustrophobia, but it's the same it's the same concept, like being
Feel that
smothered.
closed in feeling, because I felt it
Mhm.
earlier, like because I could see the makeup, like out of my
Yeah.
eye, I could see that, like just a little bit of white there. I'm like, that's a little weird. You know, it was just you get that weird feeling.
hmm
I could see that Graz, Jamie Lee Curtis kind of thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's fun.
Gross, how about? It's usually Stevie's there to say that. It's gross, how about?
I said it right behind you.
Yeah, we went out yesterday looking for makeup, couldn't find any.
Couldn't find any. Nothing. No Halloween makeup.
Yeah,
No,
I bought my son this costume, and like he really wanted it. And it was
Old
like,
buzzard, no. Caucasian, yes, I've seen him around. He's still doing his thing. And Darren, I'm not. Who's Darren?
I don't know who Darren is.
Old
yeah, I don't
buzzard.
know what Darren is.
He's MIA, and I pray he's all right.
Yeah, me
Pray he's still
too.
with us.
Me too.
Yeah, it's tough. It's hard when people just kind of go and you don't know where they are.
So I worked all day today, and I figure in this, I work for the county. I got to stay somewhat in uniform, in case any of the officials come in. And so I wore this. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let's see. Tell me if you can see it.
Yeah, it's right there. It says zombies shoot him off.
That's my Halloween
You
costume
wear that to
for
work.
That's one of the best things. Oh, yeah, it's one of the best things I've ever seen.
I had a lot of people laughing today. It was fun. It was fun. I think it's more fun because the atmosphere of people. It's women that play tennis in the morning on leagues, and kind of that upper class of people, and they always seem weird about it with me, with my legs. Not always. I catch it every day by some group of people or another. So I thought that would be a good costume for today.
Lightens the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah,
It's funny because I find myself making people feel comfortable around me. When I meet new people, I get different reactions. I get kind of that overzealous, over the top. There's you can tell it's just not quite real, or I get that they're almost afraid of me.
Yeah.
Like it's contagious.
Oh, we witnessed people like cross the street when she was like in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Before she got her prosthetics.
Yeah.
People would cross the street. It would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody but certain people, and you just look at them like, you're kidding me, right? And we laugh at them.
I guess, I don't know. I don't want to say I got used to it, but I've seen it so many times throughout, being at the VA and shit, and
right.
being, I had just seen so many guys and girls with prosthetics. It's like, I don't know, it's just so normal. Like, what's it called? Is that what it's called? Prosthetics?
Prosthetics.
Prosthetics.
That's, I mean, like the part of the hospital, at least, I think that's what it's called, prosthetics, where you get from back braces to that, you know what I mean? And it's right next to the OIF wing, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom. It's right next to it. So I don't know, I see it a lot, but it's just I guess some people don't know how to deal with it. But why cross
prosthetics
the
are not
street?
just legs or arms. They could be,
Sure.
other prosthetics.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. Yeah.
But then, at the same time, I meet people that are, doesn't even faze them. And I've met people that I've, stood beside, and they're like, damn, I didn't even notice,
I didn't know what the hell was I didn't know what the hell was going on for the longest time. Like I knew something was happening, but I didn't know the details. Like that's how much I just like. It's just
Yeah,
this,
well,
like,
some people don't know how to take it. When Stevie first called me and told me what happened, it was like, okay, how do I handle this, or how do I react?
He got quiet.
So I just let her lead. And as soon as she went the joking route, I was like, oh, it's on. And that's how we do it. That's, and we've been joking about it forever. From day one.
Day one.
If you don't keep stuff like that, like if you don't keep it light yourself, you'll end up in a. That's why people like with disabilities and shit like that, like they get pissed off.
Make light of it and move forward, or just soak in my own misery and depression and all that. I couldn't see going there. Not at all. I mean, it was the first day morning I woke up from the surgery, and I was in a lot of pain, so I was trying to be distracting, but doctors were asking me. They ask it when they leave your room, do you have any questions? I was like, no. At first I was like, no, I think I got the gist of it. And then I was like, well, wait. I said, how tall am I now? And the look on their face, they didn't know how to react. I laughed at myself for saying it. And
well, it's true. Did they give you your exact?
No, I'm serious. How tall am I? Does that mean and they're walking out? I'm like, do I got to get my driver's license changed now? Like, I'm like, how tall am I now? And they just walked out laughing, shaking their head. But yeah, I've joked about it from day one. What are you gonna do?
It was awkward at like when she first told me. I was like,
oh, he got quiet. I mean, but I think that was also more he was sad too. I mean,
but you don't know. He didn't hear from you for a minute. He's trying to figure out where you are, and then that's you call with that, and it's just like there's a million scenarios that go through your head, but you're like, oh, I'm probably overreacting. It's probably nothing. Like whatever, and then it is something.
Oh, that was the hardest phone call I had to make. Yeah, I knew.
Yeah, with somebody like Russ, like that shit hits him personally. You know what I mean? Like, well, yeah, I'm speculating, but I'm pretty sure. Like,
no, we were already best friends way before that.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. And it was weird. I mean, like the first thing I did, and to make myself comfortable, make her comfortable. When I first showed up and she was sitting in her wheelchair, I just walked up to her and
grabbed my legs.
Grabbed her legs. I said, you'll be all right. And, she is.
Yeah.
And it was weird. It was, I mean, because I know in the past, even today, I see somebody who's missing a finger and I go, ooh, it's just that little twinge I get, A lot of people I'm sure get that same feeling.
Yeah.
I get it now with the neighbor who's got 6 fingers, and it's like, ooh.
True story.
Yeah, that's a weird one. It's more like 5.5 fingers, but.
Yeah, well, when I tell people I have a TBI and shit, like it just kind of like I like say it like in passing and like whatever, and it just kind of flows under the rug. But then if people do that follow-up question, like, what's that? And you're like, oh, yeah, like, I had a traumatic brain injury from, like, being blown up and, like, like, it's like, there's that awkward pause where it's like, I've never, if you tell
the two people as they walk away, they're like, he seems normal.
Right.
They're talking. It's not something that it's recognizable. Maybe to family, if you're different than you were before. But as far as this is all we know you as,
Sure. Well, if you don't show the struggle, then it's out of sight, out of mind. Sure. I mean, it's all there is to it, really. Like, and then like you said, to people who spend like unlimited amount of time with you, then they're gonna see those different ups and downs, but. Other than that, I try to come on only when I have the best version of myself. Like, I'm not going to come on when I can't see straight and like, I'm like, yeah, like,
whatever. table. Everything shakes.
Yeah. Well, there's some days that like I feel like a foggy day, like when you're trying to see, like and like it's just like that. It's like you keep blinking and like you just can't. It's like you can't shake it off, you know. Or like when you first open your eyes and you're like wipe the crust out of your eyes. Like sometimes it's just like that all day long. I was like constantly blinking because I can't see straight, you know. And then it
No,
starts.
I have issues like that too, and it's been in the past couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it started probably when the Bell's palsy started.
Oh, that'll do it.
So it still affects this eye. Like I used to be able to close my eye, one eye, just go back and forth between eyes.
Yeah.
Now I can't. I have issues because this one doesn't want to close in all the way, and it's just weird.
Yeah.
But every day it's getting better. Most people, you couldn't notice it.
Well, like what my stuff is like, it starts back here, like somewhere in my neck and shoulders, kind of like back here somewhere, like near my occipital nerves. So like that's why I was getting like lidocaine back here in the back of my head. Then that transformed into like Botox as well, which is nice because it's like 30 something needles, but they just put like a little milliliter of Botox all over the place, like in my forehead, above my eyebrow, like all around here, and like it's a lot of stabbing and it's a lot of pain, but it's like tit for tat, right? But what that does is just keeps those muscles, it keeps them relaxed, like and like. Because when you start to get those weird pains or like weird reactions, you will tense up. You know what I mean? It's just natural to like start to tense up even worse, which doesn't do you any justice. But so between that and the Botox, and then that, I started getting cervical epidurals now too. And there's still bad times, but like it's been better. I don't know if that would be an option for you if it becomes more like of a permanent thing. I don't know, but
I know it takes time to heal. So,
and it has.
But the thing about the vision is, it just seems like on this side that it would feel like there was something in my eye all the time. Like you said, you crust to get the shit out, but it still feels like there's something there. That's how it was for this eye. It would feel puffy, and I don't know. I have my days where I'm like, I can't see shit.
Yeah.
Greg, how are you?
Yeah, the Bell's palsy must have been tough because that just came out of nowhere, right? Like,
oh, it did one afternoon, and then
I went out one morning to have a cigarette, and I put the cigarette in my mouth, and I went to inhale, and this side of my mouth squeaked because it was so weak, it wasn't holding the cigarette, so air just went through this side of my mouth. I was like, "What was that?" Yeah. I was like, I thought, I did it again. Squeak! I'm like, "Oh fuck."
By that night,
I knew there was something going on, and I figured that's what it was.
Yeah.
But while it was going on, I'm freaking out, wondering if he's
having a stroke.
Because that's how it presents. It shows. I mean, every symptom is just like a stroke.
But it only affects
the face. Just
half
the
the face.
Yeah, well, half the face. You're right, but that's it.
Yeah, well, it's like seizure, stroke, or. But I would have went to stroke too, and not Bell's palsy. Like, I would have went there.
He mentioned Bell's palsy, and I'd heard of it, but I didn't know anything about it. I know it's not good to go to the internet for shit like that, but I went straight to the internet.
Well, Susie
and read everything I could that whole day. I was just reading.
Susie B just said they offered me Botox for my Bell's palsy. I told them I'll take my chances.
Well, that's interesting, though. At least it's an option. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I what I did also is I used a hydrocortisone cream to help with swelling. I just, since it's the blood vessels in your face are so close to the surface, it absorbs the cortisol.
Yeah.
So that helped a lot too, I believe. It's sped things up.
Sure.
Yeah, 56 here, right on. I'm glad you guys showed up tonight. Everybody's hanging out, having a good time. I hope you're having a good time.
Papa Craig, I believe you're right.
Yeah, I guess we got a little serious here for a Halloween night. Let's have some.
Papa Craig says, I think Dr. Google is better than most of the brick and mortar doctors nowadays. Just saying.
Brick and mortar.
I mean, there's nothing you can't find out
online.
You know?
As long as you check your sources, like as
Oh,
long as
yeah.
you check the source, because I have people come to me all the time now, like, did you see this? And I'm like, did you see that? Like, look at the bottom. Like,
Right.
did you see that? Like, it says we asked 1 out of 10 frogs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the pond.
Oh, shit.
No, but you're right. As long as you do your research, you know, you really gotta.
Well, because a lot of times, and this is the other thing, is people read symptoms of things and, oh, I got that. Oh, no, I got that too. Oh, shit, I got all this stuff. You know, it's like, oh, slow down.
Yeah. You get the Google Blues is what the hell they got.
Jay Fritz, how are you? He says, I use cream on my Bell's palsy. Kind of enjoyed it. I did a lot of massaging of the face, you know, the muscles. It says don't rub, but, you know, it's like I just massage as much as I could.
I got these things at the Dollar Tree. They're for girls' makeup. Like, I guess, like, they brush their makeup in with it gently, but, like, it's really soft. And I rub my temples with it.
Oh, right on.
That's
I got 2 of them. Yeah.
That's all
I
right.
go in the girls, the makeup section's got some crazy shit. They got these rollers and shit. And, like, I don't know what they're really used for, but I put them in the freezer, and I, like, rub it on my temples and shit.
But if it works, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't care.
Stuff.
The only thing I get out of that aisle is hair ties. Castor oil helped Susie with Bell's palsy too.
She have some.
She came on and she came on me and did Landon did the thing. What did we talk about the other night on your show? Oh, the Thunderbird. She came back on and me and did a thing. So that was cool.
Right on.
Yeah. She did good.
I'm just reading.
Where is Miss Dill?
I don't know. Miss Dill. She's like, I'm right here. Shut up. Yeah, was it last show or the show before that? I always goof, and you guys know everything I say usually is in jest. If I goof on Canada or whatever. Somebody left a comment saying, why do you hate Canadians?
I'm unsubbing.
I'm unsubbing. I'm like, sorry if I upset you. I was just joking. So I love Canada.
Have you ever seen them before?
Probably not.
Kelly's right. She said the roller is for the circles under your eyes. That's.
Oh, really? Yeah, I need one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Yeah. I don't know.
That's what it's for.
I don't know. Oh, the roller. Yeah, that one's kind of cool too.
That one's.
But if you get, I bought a cheap one once, and it like.
Freezer.
Yeah, I bought a cheap one once at the Dollar Tree or whatever, and like I was like rolling it, and it like popped out and like pinched the shit out of me and like ripped my skin off. I was like,
just stick like a friggin' tablespoon in the freezer and use that. You know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. The only thing, this thing like rolls in circles. It's like it's really nothing fancy. You could use anything that does anything like that.
Karen says I always wondered what the roller thing was for. I've never worn makeup.
It's not really for makeup. It's to get rid of the wrinkles under your eyes. It's supposed to be
take away the puffiness.
Puffiness.
I got that puffiness.
Wrinkles and.
Never wore makeup.
This dog is terrorizing the whole neighborhood.
Ben T, what's up? Mike Jones, what's happening?
Janet needs the wig shop where Stevie does.
All right.
That's funny.
Link is in chat if anybody wants to join us. Come say hi. Happy Halloween. I mean, shit, besides going to like a insane clown posse concert, where else can you do this, you know? Oh, when else? So they're all Halloween. What the hell?
Grasshopper said he gave up makeup for Lent.
You gave up makeup for Lent?
Yeah, Grasshopper.
That and what? Eating crayons? Jay's being all third person now? Oh, really?
Jones, happy Halloween.
Oh, there he is. All third person. Jay's all good. Miss Dill, welcome.
Ew.
I saw Jen say pickles, and I was like, wait, where is she?
I didn't see her either.
No, I had to scroll up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. I see her.
What else?
Gina P, putting up my tree tomorrow. You just skip over Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Tomorrow?
I'd always put up the tree day after Thanksgiving.
And when do you take it down? February 1st? No, I'm just saying, 2 weeks this way, 4 weeks this way, 4 weeks that way. Actually, if it was tomorrow, it'd be like up for 8 weeks by Christmas.
Actually,
7.
Not everybody smokes trees every day. They miss them.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Go lay down. Oh, Christ.
It's an annual crop. It's not a forest.
Robert Denduven, how you doing? He just said it's slow on Facebook.
And a cousin of mine not only handed out candy, but hot chocolate as well. It went over well.
I'm curious to know where the cousin is that it went over so well.
And probably somewhere cold.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm just saying.
You know what happens with stuff like that around here? Like, one person will get sick and they'll raise hell about the person who gave out something that was open. Or like it'll make the paper. And like,
when I was a kid growing up on the Jersey Shore, we lived on the only hill in the whole area. And during the winter, it was the 70s, cars couldn't get up the hill. So they would close the hill and everybody would go sleigh riding on these streets. And then the town would come and they'd set up at the top of the hill and they'd give out hot chocolate. It was pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah, times are changing. But that's good to see people do stuff like that, like something personal like that.
Yeah.
It's just a nice personal touch, handing that hot chocolate. Like.
Yeah, especially for like the adults, the parents that are with the kids.
True.
I got it. I'm sure they want to spike it, but
You know how many people gave out? This kid got goldfish and like Pringles, which I'm like, all right, not so bad. And then we get to one place, and the kid, I was with this kid's aunt, my son's friend's aunt, and she's like, "Did you see that?" I said, "What?" She's like, "He threw something back at them." I said, "What?"
What?
They gave them veggie straws, so my son took it, said thank you, put it in his bag, and the other kid threw it back at them, like threw it back in their house. Yeah, like
the ranch ones.
That kid would be walking on his own.
It's not my problem.
It's candy.
It's not my problem. But it really made me reassess what the hell I had my kids spending time with. So like,
Those veggie straws are good. The ranch flavor.
No, veggie. Oh, is that the?
Yeah. That's what I had.
They're not so bad. I guess they're not so bad. If you're hungry enough, they're
Back while I'm sitting at my desk at work.
Yeah. You know what it is? I pack these things for him. Like if we go somewhere like the Bronx Zoo or whatever, like I'll pack snacks and stuff, or like Splish Splash or whatever. Like water stuff where the food is outrageous. And it looks gross at the beginning of the day, but when you get hungry enough,
I mean, shit, you put sugar on it.
Hand me the lighter.
Yeah.
it's like grapefruits. I don't love grapefruits, but if you pile sugar on a grapefruit, I'll eat 10 of them.
I don't like grapefruit.
I'm not a fan of grapefruits either, but I'll drink Fresca, which is a great soda.
Yeah, I don't like Fresca either.
Watermelon too. I like sugar on my watermelon.
I like salt on my watermelon.
Yeah, some people do. Yeah, some people do.
Is that sweet and salty?
I've never had either.
Really?
It's
You've never
good.
had salt on a watermelon?
No, cantaloupe salt on cantaloupe.
Same principle.
It actually really gets. It really makes it really healthy because between the water and the salt, like it's actually it's really good.
Do you ever have? Well, I'm sure. I get, but Betty says yes. Do you ever have prosciutto wrapped with melon, or melon wrapped with prosciutto?
Yeah, I'm not a big prosciutto fan, or like there's some of the meats that come in a typical platter, but I don't. There's some I don't like. What's the other one? Capicola or some shit.
Cola. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I love
And then there's like a super sod or something,
Yeah.
which is not like an amazing grass. It's like
No, because I wanted to make that for Stevie. She's never had the melon wrapped in prosciutto.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I'm more of like a fan of like the mozzarella and the tomato and the basil and that kind of stuff, and
Nice bread.
or a good cucumber onion salad. Like I like to make that. Yeah, there's a million different things, but that's a good one, definitely. The one you're talking about is good.
I'm hungry.
Karen says I can't eat watermelon or any melons. I'm allergic to them.
Oh no.
That sucks.
That does.
I had a kid that used to eat all the time, and I'd be like disgusted by it until I tried it. And mind you, I wouldn't go and make it myself, but he used to put cream cheese in salami and wrap it up.
Okay.
And I was like, that's so nasty. And like I would watch him all the time, but then one day I tried it, and it was really good. Mind you, I wouldn't like go in my fridge and put that together, but
but to have it,
you understand that
yeah,
it's not as gross as you thought it was.
No, it wasn't. Where's the party? I thought I was expecting it to be bumping tonight up here.
Well, there's 50 people here.
bumping.
Oh, you know what I mean, on the screen thing.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
I don't know. The link's in chat, guys. Everybody, you don't have to have a costume on if you want to come on and hang out. Feel free.
My lingo is stuck in the 90s.
That's earlier than the 90s, I think.
Mike Jones says cream cheese, salami, and green onion shoots.
See? It's even better.
Who else? Not supposed to eat grapefruit if you're taking Xanax. Okay.
Learn something every day.
Actually, you're not supposed to. There's something else you're not supposed to eat grapefruit with. Another medicine that it negates it. It might even be like.
Well, what was it? The star fruit that we just.
We never ate it.
No, because it's the one fruit that, like, if you have kidney problems, liver problems, or it's just this whole list. I'm like, my God, I've never read anything as far as a fruit being not good for you if you have all these health issues. It scared me I don't have those health issues, but I didn't want to take a chance. I was like, Christ, that was pretty wild. I think it was star fruit.
Well, I know, like with with the Suboxone, you have to leave it under your tongue, and it dissolves for a while. So there's certain things you're not supposed to digest, like 20 minutes before, 20 minutes after, whatever.
Or something like that.
Like anything acidic or carbonated, and you know what I mean. Because I remember, I was complaining. I'm like, this medicine don't do nothing. Like whatever. They were like, you always have a Red Bull in your hand. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, do you drink it when you're taking your medicine? I said, yeah. And they were like, don't do that. It's you know what I mean? It's not dissolving into you. It's gone. I'm like, I'm like, they're both going into me. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like,
hey, how you doing?
Make it make sense.
Hey, Stacy, great to see you.
Is that?
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right.
No. I'll go on and on if you don't. So.
No, I love seeing old faces pop up. You know, people like get away from the channel for a while, and then you turn around and they're back, and it's like, oh shit, welcome back.
Right.
Yeah, Stacy. Oh, you can't see it, but she made some things for me a couple of years ago. Mugs, glasses, all with that logo on it. That little sign.
I was just talking about the mug.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd love to get that. I'd love to get some mugs made up.
You can have this mug. Did you get it earlier? I did I don't know how to spell it, but I put a drum next to it. I was like,
oh, I saw that.
It's so hard to. Sometimes text is so hard to make my corny jokes work.
Oh, you have to spell out, but bump.
Right.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's right. Stacy did send a pizza to Mo's.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
That was awesome.
I got That's impressive.
I had Rooted Expedition on.
He was live.
I was live. I was
show.
in Arizona.
He gets a knock at the door.
Well, and my dogs were going nuts. So I sent my roommate to see what it was, and he's at the front door. He's opening it, and he's like, oh, it's the pizza guy. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not for me. I go back and I sit down. I'm in the middle of a show. There's a knock at the door at my door where I'm doing the show, and he walks in with this big pizza box, and I'm like, what? He goes, it's to Moog's. I'm like, get the what?
What is that?
There was only one person it could be. It was the only person who knew my address. And it was Stacey.
It's crazy.
Rooted Expedition was sitting there. Zach was sitting there like,
His
jaw was like on the table. He's like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen, man. Stacy said that was fun. It was cool.
It was.
And Jay did it. Or Jay and
After we moved here.
Janet, yeah. We moved in and we were
was from Janet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Y'all keep talking about food. I'm hungry now. I never did eat.
Oh shit.
I know, that's where I'm at too. I'm like, damn.
I'll take a nap.
For the past 3 weeks, I'm like, I'm not gonna go on tonight. I'm not gonna go on. Then I end up
I was gonna say that. How's that working out?
You know, no, not good. It's not working out good.
Yeah, but it wasn't just a pizza though. There was wings in there and
oh shit.
Yeah, it was like one of those big boxes. So you had like the square pizza and all these wings in the middle.
I'd be door dashing like hell right now if I wasn't broke. I'd be like, you got me thinking about wings. pizza's so common, but like I forget that they have those kind of things. You know how it is here. There's pizza like across the street from pizza. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like AutoZone being across the street from O'Reilly's.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And they're always, everything's always busy too. Like there could be a 7-Eleven here and a 7-Eleven there, and they're both packed. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I passed two Circle K gas stations
Right across the
right
street.
on the same corner across the street from each other.
That's
a
great.
lot of times they're owned by the same person. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of times they're owned by the same individual or whatever.
Well, I think I mentioned it before. They have a Publix grocery store, one right across the street from each other on 436 in Altamont.
Oh, it's like that everywhere here though. Like,
Same exact split put. Yeah, right there on the corner of Palm Springs and 436. You could turn left into the one or go straight through the light across to the other.
Is it two different towns?
No,
No,
it's all Altamont. It's right there by the mall.
I didn't know there was two.
Yeah.
Seems a little silly to me.
It used to be an Albertsons, and then Safeway came in for like a year, and then Publix bought it out, and it's been two Publix there ever since.
So Ms. Dill's tossing out candy to everybody.
you missed me.
I didn't get none.
I stole my son's airhead. I was like, you don't want this, right?
He's probably
And then
crying.
and then
right
I was showing him how you do this thing, and like when you whip it,
wave it in his face.
well, no, it's like we used to. Fucking hell!
How skeletons make babies. They watch candy corn, porn, and bone. Click on that link if you want to come on.
Right?
That was the scariest shit I'll see all night.
And bone.
Michael Haywood, welcome.
What's going on, Michael?
Here,
Good to see you.
gotta give it back.
Talk to the guy every day. You know, I don't see him every day. So I say good to see you. Every morning it's good morning, Mogs. Good morning, Michael. It's about as far as it goes.
Same with me. Good morning, Stevie. Good morning, Michael. No, we do talk. Most mornings.
Skull Crusher.
Briefly.
What's up? Happy Halloween.
Is that Susie?
All you have to do is just
Giggle. I wasn't even looking. I knew who it was. I was looking down at my phone. I didn't even know who it was, but I heard you giggle. I knew it.
The necklace gave it away.
Yeah. There was no light to give off the shiny coat.
It had nothing to do with the giggle.
I mean, hello.
Skull Crusher. That's awesome.
Give me that lighter, please.
Oh, how do you see that?
I saw you said it there.
Black lighter on a black surface in the dark, and she sees it.
Well,
Damn.
I saw him said it there.
She's like, give me the lighter. I'm sitting next to it. I didn't see it.
Can't see. I just knew it was there.
Tina says, hello, I got one and bought a ton of candy, and good candy at that. Well, it's got to be, you know.
It's got to be the good stuff.
Yeah, if it's going to be leftovers, you get what you want.
I used to make bags when my girls were little.
The frozen Trackway. What's up, Trackway?
We filled.
Hey, how you doing, Mongs? Stevie, Mike,
How are you?
Skull
Hey.
Crusher.
Sure.
Freezing. That's who I am.
So happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It was good to see the missus in chat.
Yeah, you get more involved.
That's
Right
cool.
on.
Very cool.
I'll give you. I'll step out here and show you something scary. Oh,
Sound.
hang on.
Here's the tent.
Yeah. Could have swore I heard a raccoon before that, but
Oh, I can't find that.
listen to Dina. She says hit that thumbs up button. Papa says, I got 2 customers tonight.
Customers.
What are you charging these kids?
Right? Selling candy out the back.
Let's go.
All the porch lights in the neighborhood are off, and I just don't dare eat the M&Ms. All right. Oh, the thing lights up. I mean, it flashes too.
Mrs. Trackway, she says, wait for the screaming to start. You heard it here live, folks.
Well,
What?
Papa, he gave up sugar. No, he does the
Papa
keto
lied.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he still does, but I know he was doing awesome with that keto thing.
Oh, I'm sure he's still going strong with it.
Yeah.
It,
Oh, shit, it blinks.
definitely had positive results. You know, it worked for him. That's awesome. So what are we
Susie's blinking. She's blinking in a different way this time.
Trackway, where are you?
I'm out in the woods. Here's some snow for you. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yep.
Here, let me put you on full screen real quick.
What state are you in?
Ohio.
Oh, shit.
Good luck,
There's
guys.
snow on the ground?
No, it's
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yes.
It's that 4-letter word, snow.
oh,
Snow angels.
Right?
it's not very warm out here tonight.
Yeah, I'm kind of content. Same time I'm happy I'm in Florida is when everybody else is freezing.
Not much going on now. Where's all the scary stories at and stuff? Come on, I'm out here in the woods by myself. I got to hear some scary stories, so I run like crazy home.
Scary stories, huh? I don't know any scary stories.
Hold on.
Anne's there too in Ohio. She said scraping her window after work was a pain.
Don't miss scraping
No.
frost. Icon, what's up?
Green to the snow here and getting down to 18 tonight, Icon says. No, thank you. No, thank you. I would die.
Elena, I love snow. I just hate the cold, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah, I snow's good until it starts sticking.
Yeah, we still got the AC.
Sticking to the roads and shit. I mean, I guess if it's a little bit, it's good because then I just, I have a good truck.
A cold front come through and it's going to be in the 70s. High.
It's nice if you don't have to travel in it.
Yeah, I mean, my truck is good in this.
I used to love driving in snow.
Yeah, it's so much fun. But it's just the other people that's dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
you just got people who, if you look at people like, I mean, there's so many people here. Like, it's just you're destined for disaster.
I got so much business driving in the snow when I lived in Idaho.
When I lived in Wisconsin, I never understood it as the first snow, there's people in the ditch. There's just people everywhere off the road.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking live here. You should be used to this shit by now. Why?
Yeah.
How'd you end up in there? And we're driving by, and it's like, no problem. easy driving, but yet there's people off the road everywhere.
Maybe they had class, so they decided to ditch.
What you doing, dude?
Rim shot.
But
Bum.
yeah, but
Well, Big
Other than
Ray, what's up? Duke, he says happy Oktoberfest.
Tell you what, now that the storm's gone over, it's a lot prettier out here. I don't know how well you can hear me.
Oh, we hear you fine.
Now that I can actually see stars, couldn't see nothing there for a while. It's kind of eerie sitting in that tent, and the snow melt off. It's a dome tent. It sounded like somebody was running their fingers over it.
Oh wow.
I'll be back in a few months.
All right, man.
Ooh.
My comment says driving in snow on LSD is a bit too hypnotic.
I would think.
No doubt.
This deal.
Driving at night in the snow is hypnotic in itself. Throwing LSD on top of it, forget it.
Oh,
Nope.
sorry. That would be cool.
Because it's driving snow than driving around the blue hairs down here. Sorry, Jared.
I feel safer driving in snow than driving around. Oh yeah. Yeah. Those Q-tips you get behind. All you see is a little white and hands up here steering. Doing the speed limit or
Like that
below.
old commercial. Where's the beef? What food was that?
Wendy's, I believe.
Wendy's, I think. Yeah,
Where's the beef? Yeah.
with the little old lady.
Where's the beef?
You guys get trick or treaters?
Nope.
No, we didn't even buy any candy. We live in a 55 plus community. I haven't seen kids, which is weird. Growing up, weeds everywhere in my neighborhood.
Mine too.
It's like every house had kids, just about. I just don't see a lot of kids. I drive by the high school every day. I hardly see anybody there. Like kids walking to school
true.
Although by the time I leave for work, they're already at school.
I pass the elementary school every day coming home. They're coming out of school.
Duke says the blue-haired drivers in Florida are so notorious. South Park did an episode about it. I believe it. Yeah, there can be a hazard. I guess Duke you had shows tonight, dude? A show tonight? Right on.
What's that?
No, Duke. I see that Duke had a show tonight. Yeah, there was a lot of shows on tonight. It was a busy night. Starting early and still going.
I was laughing at what Jay wrote. He said,
It's a great time of year to be out, and I haven't seen snow and Halloween since I was a kid.
I don't recall
I don't
ever seeing snow on Halloween when I was a kid.
I remember it being cold, but never snow.
Yeah.
I was a little bit south of you, but
A lot of rain.
yeah, rain, drizzly. Don't remember it ever raining hard, just drizzly enough to make you miserable after a while.
Yeah.
Miss Dill's like, Rogues likes comments, leave one after the show, damn it.
Damn it. Damn it.
They put up a new cell tower up here. Every time I walk by, I see this red light blinking at me, thinking it's an eyeball or something.
What the hell's that light? Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy. How you doing? You can say something. I want to hear. Oh.
Oh, hi, Judy.
No volume. Let's see. I don't see anything muted here. It does sound like Trackway's eating the snow.
Right.
I'll turn the sound mic off.
No, it's okay.
No, right?
And it's my favorite time of year, really. Except for the snow part.
I used to look forward to September, October, November for deer hunting.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Bow season usually started in September. And then I was in Jersey, so you could only hunt shotgun or bow. You couldn't hunt a rifle. But that's the only time I ever really looked forward to this time of year. was when I used to hunt.
Well, I had fun tonight. I had 8 of them underneath me there for a while, and I just watched them. I guess you want to call it hunt and release. I don't know.
Well, because you just really don't feel like cleaning them. It's like fish.
Yeah, just didn't feel like it.
That was a nice fish. Why'd you let it go? I didn't want to clean it.
Yeah, got some growing to do. It was pretty funny. I had this little button buck hanging around me there for a while too, and they're fun to watch. The does beating on each other. He was scared to death of a doe.
Yeah, you don't see too many deer around here. I mean, they're here. You just don't see them.
But
Midwest, welcome. First snow of the year here today in Illinois. Right on. Yeah, I think a lot of people are getting their first snow of the season. Jay Fritch says, Judy. And she's still muted. She's just going to wave. Mr. Lee suggests that you hit the like button, knuckleheads. What happens when pumpkins drink booze? They get smashed. Click on that link if you want to come hang out. I think I got room for a few more.
Right. Plenty of room.
Emma, how are you?
Emma,
Great to see you.
happy Halloween.
Glad you can make it. Hope you're staying warm. I know it's cool. It's cold up in that Michigan.
Judy said, hi, Jay. The one time I can't talk.
Yeah, this is a first. Enjoy it.
She could still laugh, though. Look. Judy is the true giggles.
Oh, yeah.
The
She'll
original,
put
the
you to
OG.
shame, Susie.
Get the two of them in the same room? My goodness. What are you looking
No,
for?
I got it.
I know. I can't imagine that. That'd be awesome.
Oh, she's too funny. We took that trip, drove out to Arizona, and that's all she did. From the minute one, when we couldn't find Jay, I don't think we ever stopped laughing, honestly.
Yeah, Judy's fun.
We were stuck up there on the rim and still laughing.
Chiro Sounds, how are you, Jane? Welcome. Well, what do we got? We have 48. Yeah, guys, we're still here for another good 30 minutes. So anybody else wants to join us, please. What is, let's see what Trackway's doing over here.
Chiro, good to see you. I saw Midwest in there. Hope y'all are doing well.
I'm just getting back in the tent.
Oh, I was like, what are we looking
Figured we'd join you. Is
Right.
your room enough?
room for more?
And I can imagine how that sounded.
I don't know what I keep doing with the lighter.
I'm not sleeping out here tonight. Not sleeping in the tent tonight. Uh-oh.
And what's your temperature at?
It's in the 20s.
Tent camping. Is there a little Mr. Buddy with you?
What's that?
Little Mr. Buddy heater?
Oh, yeah. It's a double wall tent. It gets warm in here pretty quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the first time I really ever winter camped was 2 years, no, a year and a half ago. And that was in my pop-up, and I froze my ass off. Well, I ran out of propane, you know.
I got a travel trailer, but it's just gotten to the point where, you know, the four-wheeler, I need a four-wheeler more than the travel trailer. And this is an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, me and Stevie, we have a tendency. Well, I'll click on like videos of the latest travel trailers or something, just to watch, because I
window shop.
Yeah.
It's fun though. I mean, God, they make them with so many.
And then you get into the insane shit that they make, and it's like, why, you know? And that's more what I'm interested in, is seeing what they do to these things, you know.
Yeah, I got mine used a while back. It's just a little 18-footer with a double axle and the double sink.
Who do we just lose?
It's been a wonderful little camper. It's just like I said, you know, people don't realize, you know, you pack it up, you drag it out here, and I got a new truck. I never got a different hitch for it. I did. I just never got it set up.
I would upgrade. I would go from my pop-up. I do a travel trailer. I would do that. Pop-up's a pain in the ass because you got to set it up, you know, crank it up, pull everything out, hook everything up. It's just like,
yeah.
You know, I always thought one thing you could do with a pop-up though is if you get a reinforced bumper, you can double pull. Actually, you can double pull as long as you're below 53 feet. I think, at least in Ohio, you can double trailer.
I don't like pulling one. What I want to pull two.
Right.
Well, a lot of times
I've seen
the trailer, and then they'll have the boat behind the trailer.
True. That would probably be
And I saw that in Arizona, and it almost looks absurd because it was a big truck, it was a big trailer, and it was a big boat.
Mm-hmm.
And how they got it out to where they got it, I have no idea. Like, you can't back up with it.
Yeah, true.
You know, you have to, if you're going to go anywhere, you got to make sure you can turn around, like wide turns. I can't see anybody packing up with that thing.
Not unless you got a CDL and experienced at it.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
Hey,
Happy
Christy.
Halloween.
Great to see you.
Where'd everybody go?
I don't know. Well,
Judy couldn't
yeah,
get her audio
it
going.
was good to see you, though, Judy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Jay said, Susie, your eyes are perfect for that mask. Hope that's a mask. Yeah, actually, I have masks around here from last year.
Over on the couch.
One was kind of scary. So what else? Yeah, I'd love to get more into this holiday by like in the future, like doing up the whole house. You know,
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. Maybe having a Halloween party or something. You know,
Right.
Get yourself one of those 12-foot tall skeletons for the front yard.
a 12-foot what?
The 12-foot
12-foot skeleton.
I don't.
I saw one
It would have
outside.
to be in my backyard because I don't have a front yard.
I'm sitting on the wall.
Right.
Now, we got a couple people up here that go all out. It gets like Christmas around here anymore with Halloween.
I used to with my girls. I was probably the most decorated house on the block, easily. We went all out.
I think it's a fun time. It's to
It really
decorate
is.
Halloween. You know,
It
Christmas
is.
is Christmas. Everybody does the same thing.
Oh, I did.
But Halloween, you can get a little bizarre.
Just have some fun with it.
Miss Dill says, "Who else thinks Stevie looks like a hot badass Charlie's Angel?"
That's funny.
Forrest Friend, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Susie says, "I do." Miss Dill.
I was like, who is that? When I clicked on, turned on the show, I was like, that's Stevie? I was like, wow.
So do blondes have more fun?
I'll let you know.
Get back to you on that one.
Right. Too soon to tell.
Christy says, "I'm a Halloween and a Bigfoot freak."
Right.
Halloween's fun.
It is.
My cousin was a big. He was big into like decorating for Halloween. Like he works for, I guess it's Universal here in Florida.
Yeah, my boss's brother does.
And he was part of that whole Diagon Alley and creating that whole Harry Potter thing. He's always, as long as I've known him, he's always been into like doing
Movie sets.
extraordinary shit.
Yeah. Well, I used to go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal, and they do the haunted houses, and it's all movie themed. The best one I've ever been through was the Texas Chainsaw, that house. It was just like walking onto the movie set, you know, like you're standing in the middle of the movie. It was cool. It was very cool.
Where's Jay at with his costume?
It's probably still cleaning the floor with the mop.
Oh wow!
Happy birthday
Yeah,
to Christy Sci-Fi's daughter. That is a cool day to have a birthday.
Christopher Van Zylen. How you doing?
What's up, Chris? He says, "Wow, hey, Dad. Good to see you, Chris."
It is. It's good to see you.
And it's just fucking weird. No, because I didn't even see him at first, but what the hell? Something just reminded me of him, and then you mentioned his name. I was like, what the hell?
Of course.
Oh no, Chris was almost born. You know, they say that your daughter's on Christy's daughter's on Halloween. He was born the 3rd of July. He was almost a 4th of July baby.
4th of July.
Yeah.
Like you, my second oldest daughter, she was 21st of November. So every once in a while her birthday falls on
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Once so far.
Hey, Judy, you got to figure it out. She had a bandana.
Oh, there she is.
She still can't.
She still can't talk.
You got to write stuff down and hold it up.
Why? That's weird. I wonder why she doesn't have.
It's got to be the computer. Do you have speakers plugged in?
Chris, it's great to see you too, man.
You got to be muted.
You gotta pick up the phone. So do I.
I was gonna say it goes both ways.
Yeah, almost Independence Day, baby. It was one day early. Yeah, like Susie's avatar. It's a forest with the Bigfoot
Right.
behind it. It's cool. Anyway, what are we at? 20 minutes left. Just still Papa C, 15 minutes. Well, it's
medicine
time.
Well,
goes off at 11.
Oh, it's whatever. It's 8 o'clock, 9 there, whatever it is, 10
our time.
our time.
Yes.
Huh. She says a kiddo has been playing on a computer. Haha, I need him to come back and fix it. Ben's like, I can't hear Judy.
I can hear.
I can hear Judy better with the bandana.
Excuse me.
My eyes are going. So yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody popping on tonight. Anybody else? We got 20 minutes left. If you want to stop in, say hi. Links in chat. I'm putting it in. Miss Dill's been putting it in. Jen's been putting it in.
Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee.
No, I'm saying I just read. He said it's 2:45 a.m.
Yeah, dude. When do you sleep?
this day's just starting.
Right. It's got to be up in 2 hours.
Judy Ben said take the bubble gum out of the mic. Blazer, how are you? Welcome. Well, guys. Anybody got a scary story? Because I don't.
Trying to
Nothing
think.
new anyway.
Yeah.
Jen says, what's everyone's favorite Halloween costume? Here tonight or just in general?
In general.
Well, everybody seems really impressed with your look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what he was asking me about. I don't know if you could see it.
Oh,
The necklace.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just reading. Sorry, guys. You guys can talk amongst yourself. You're
I'm
too
reading
quiet.
too.
Except you, Judy.
Yeah. Tell Judy to shut up.
Just
She
sign.
talks too
Do
much.
something. Keep it down over there, Judy.
Icon said his birthday suit.
I don't see what Jay's talking about. I mean,
Huh. There we go. Mike is back.
What did you?
Mike's got a scary story.
Miss Dill, thank
I
you
got
for
what?
putting up Tryways channel.
oh, thank you.
Oh, kiddos.
Papa C says, gosh, there are too many good costumes. I did the Mad Scientist a lot. That's real scary.
I was pressed for time once, so I took a couple cardboard boxes, wrapped them in aluminum foil, and then stuck Christmas tree lights in them. And then I stood there next to a wall outlet, plugged in, and told everybody I was a robot.
I like that serial killer costume where they look like a big giant box of cereal, and they have like knives all over it. And
Right.
Oh, there's some clever ones out there. Just to play on words. Youngsters computer repair service.
Judy.
They break it first and then they, oh, I can fix that.
Right.
All right.
Stop.
All right. Judy has an excuse for not talking. Everybody else?
I'm reading
None.
chat.
I like the unicorn costume. I did one of those one year, and I found a big old onesie in Walmart, and it was a unicorn onesie, and I just wore that and put all kinds of colors in my hair, and I had like 3-inch eyelashes that came out that there were feathers, and put all kinds of rhinestones on my face with all these soft pastel colors. That was fun.
That's
Just stick a hole in your forehead or what?
No, the onesie
Oh, it came with it?
came with the hoodie that had the horn on it already.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Kind of flops to one side.
Good night, Dina. Yeah, right.
Good night, Dana. Thanks for coming to hang out. Happy Halloween. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah. I don't want to get too tuned up and telling scary stories here.
Blazer says I went as a man witch.
We were floating the river one time. We were floating and we were eating mushrooms, and we were all in a big huge group, and there was a tree stump on the side of the river, and I'm the only one that's seen it, but this tree stump looked like a troll. And as we were floating by it, I looked at it and I thought, okay, it's just the effects, the effects taking place. But when I looked at it, it looked back at me, and I kept my eye on it as I kept floating by, and it was turning its head, and it watched me float down the hole all the way down so I couldn't see him anymore. But it was a tree stump, and the whole body of it was a troll. It was a little kind of chubby, wrinkly, gray skin, wrinkly with the nose that came down.
Good
And I
shrooms.
thought, okay, that's the effect. That was crazy.
When I was back in Arizona, I had the night vision camera outside on the deck, and I shined it on a tree. I pointed at a tree, and there was a light below the tree that was shining up onto the tree. I wasn't on acid. I wasn't on shrooms. I wasn't tripping, but I could see faces in this damn thing. It was the most bizarre thing in the world. It was like the tree was, as soon as I looked through the night vision and it all the shadows. There were weird faces in this tree. I wish I could have, chalked it up to being hallucinating, but
Yeah. Nobody else saw it though, and we were all doing the same thing. So I don't know. Maybe it was just me. But that thing was watching me all the way down. I locked eyes with it, and
Oh.
that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
I would say the best one lately that for a scary story, we was out uh, footing down West Virginia, and there's this trackway, and BF Bud's wife Angie,
okay.
we took them up to the top of this hill, and I had a recorder up there, and we dropped them off because they wanted to investigate by themselves, and Bud and I went over to the other side, and you hear us drive off in the four-wheelers, and so it's just those two sitting up there in the hill, and that recorder's picking up the audio, and then a man's voice says red in the audio, and then the next part that really kind of got a little bit freaky. There was a couple other sounds, but they decided to go for a walk, and you hear a man's voice in the audio say, "Follow them."
Oh,
Jeez.
That was probably the most freakiest thing that I've heard lately.
Yeah, I don't have too many scary. I mean, I lived in a house that the owners were murdered in, but I've seen orbs. I've experienced something in a room where I got so scared. There was nothing in this room, but there was something in this room. At least it felt that way. Never saw anything, but I got scared
You felt the
shitless.
presence of it.
When I was working as a security guard years ago, I never had problems walking around places in the dark or whatever. It didn't bother me any. Never did. I walked around this building one night, just walked around the perimeter. I was the only guy there. There was me and the cleaning guy, and the cleaning guy left. And I walked around that building, and I come around this door. There's a door out there all by itself. Didn't think nothing of it. I took like 2 steps, and I tell you what, sheer terror took over my body. And I don't know what was going on, but man, I was just scared witless. And I was like, I swear I could almost feel breath on my shoulder, on my neck. And I'm like, go, don't look behind you, go, just go, start walking. And it was like, oh, and then the legs weren't working. I was like, oh, come on, just go. And I get one leg going and get the other leg going. And I'm like, don't look back, don't look at it, don't turn around, don't do nothing, just go.
Yeah, that's weird when you get hit with that fear.
Well,
Just out of nowhere. It's like,
I went that was probably a 150, 200 yard walk before I made a turn, and I would not look back. It was like, I can't explain it, but the guard entrance was right there by the gate, and I went in there, and I was all kind of freaked out, and the janitor comes in. Well, he goes, I see this, he drives in, disappears. Next thing I know, he's walking out to the shack about an hour later. He's like, I don't know how to explain this, but I was down in the back, and I just got terror took over me, and I had to get out of there. And I'm like, oh, don't tell him. Don't say a word about it. Do your job. Don't freak him out. And we went all the way back in that building. I went through everything. All of his gear was all locked up in this one office. I mean, he was just in there. His keys, everything. He said he ran out of that office, and then he didn't lock the door or nothing, but I had to get the door open for him that night. That's probably, that guy come out of there white as a ghost, man. And I know I don't know how to explain it.
Mike, something's different.
I grew up in a house that was kind of weird. Every night I'd go to bed and the darn closet door would open and it had those. It was on a track, so you could hear the bearings and when the wheels would turn, and it was always so slow. And I had the covers over my head, and I could hear those wheels just going click, 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 click. Oh God, it was scary every freaking night.
That's weird.
I never slept as a kid until the sun came up. It was horrible.
Anita, good night. Thank
Good
you.
night, Anita. Good to see you. Happy Halloween.
Hope you're doing well. You know, that would unnerve me every night to hear that.
Yeah, right.
I
I
hated
definitely
that.
hear it with WD-40. If you open the door, it's just making too much friggin' noise.
Be quiet about it. Now, I remember one night I was working softball complex. It's up on the offices are on the third floor tower, and it had rained. The whole evening was rained out, but somebody still had to be there in the office. I'm sitting there working on the computer, and the way it was set up, the offices, there's a door kind of separating from the hallway. The hallway goes all the way around the building. There's 5 softball fields. So each window overlooks down at the field. So there's a scorekeeper sit there and monitor the games. There's a phone that goes directly to the dugout, and that's it. It's just that line to the dugout. I remember sitting there, I'm working on the computer. It's quiet. Didn't have music, nothing going. Was just into what I was doing, and I hear phone ring out. One of the dugout phones is ringing. It's like I get up, I walk out of the office, and I'm listening. I hear it coming from the left, so I walk down. I'm following the sound, and it's just ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. I get to field 4, and I'm looking out. I mean, it's nothing but windows. I'm looking out. It's pouring down rain and storming. There's no way in hell anybody's down there. So I'm like, why is this phone ring? It's up. I pick it up, and I expected to hear somebody down there, the wind, the rain, the storm, something. No, it was just a silent line, almost as if somebody was there, but there was nobody there. I said hello, didn't hear anything, I ended up hanging up. I was like, all right, that was weird. So go back to the office. I get settled in. Probably about an hour later, does it again. Same phone, same field. Next day, I told everybody about it, and they're telling me, yeah, shit happens on that field all the time. 2 people have passed away. Had basically came into home plate, and just that was it. So there's been death out there on that field. They say weird shit happens all the time. I'm like, yeah, that creeped me out. I think that's the only time I was ever really creeped out, being at work, having that phone ring and just not hear a sound. I should have heard wind or rain or somebody on the other end of the line, but nope, nothing.
Laser says, that scary story. And then she got the spray bottle.
What do you mean they came into home plate and that was it? Like I guess they weren't.
He hit a home run, ran the bases, got back to home plate, had a heart attack, and that was it.
I guess he was out of there, huh?
It happened twice on that field.
He wasn't safe.
She was safe and out at the same
I
time.
said, but what a way to go out, though,
Yeah. I hope he at least got.
But apparently the one guy, the first gentleman that passed away, he wasn't very nice, from what I understood.
Oh, man. That could be it. Yeah, that
Wasn't
could be like
years ago, way years ago, I used to work as a busboy. And I worked at this restaurant that'd get pretty busy on the weekends. And it was a church that they turned into a bar restaurant. And had a lot of stories to it. And the one night, it was a Saturday night or whatever, you worked as a busboy up there. You took care of that just that dining room or whatever. And it just had a deadbolt that worked the door knob, nothing worked there. You go into the seating area, which was picnic tables, and then you go into the bus room. And then there's a door that went outside. So I was closing up. And I walked back in there and I went through to close everything up. The waitresses had all the silverware all wrapped up in napkins and everything. And I closed that out of their door. I come in and I close the inside door of the bus room, and then I got where the keg sets, and this pack of napkins just blew the heck up. I mean, there were napkins everywhere, and I was like in fifth gear walking mode out the door as fast as I could get.
Nope.
I no sooner slammed that door shut and threw that deadbolt and spun around. I'd be damned if the cashier and one of the other bus boys wasn't standing right there, and they're like, "Who you messing with?" "Nobody." "You locked somebody in there." "No, I didn't." "The doorknob's moving." "I don't care. I'm not looking." We went back through there looking. I was like, "Oh, you're looking." And then, come to find out later, all the stories they started talking about, hearing people walking around on the dance floor and this and that and everything else. I was like, okay, that was probably one of my first ghost stories.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a good one. That's interesting,
Yeah,
though, that it followed you and started turning the knob.
well, there was no way I was looking at that doorknob. Both of them were sitting there, cashier's like, "Who'd you lock in there? The doorknob's moving." And the guy standing next there in the other doorway's like, "Yeah, who's in there?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I ain't looking. Nope, not looking."
Somebody else can open the door. Well, guys, we are at 2 hours. That went pretty quick.
Right. Yeah.
You like barely fills her little box.
I know.
Hey, Judy.
I'm like, I feel so big. I feel like a monster looking next to her. Like she's
Of course, perception.
Well, happy Halloween, guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, happy Halloween, everybody.
Jay Fritz says one thing I learned about Judy: never make her mad. She turns into Linda Blair. I've only seen Judy mad once. I never thought it'd be possible, but she scared me too. She gets feisty. Jay pissed her off. I was glad I wasn't in the vehicle at the time. That was too funny.
Well, according to Lucy, it's that time.
It
so
is. It sure is.
Mike, again, thanks for stopping in.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Susie, it was great to see you. I love the mask.
Yes.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
I love your costumes. Awesome.
Thank
And yours too, Judy.
Her bandana.
Mike.
We'll see you soon.
Luce,
Judy,
come here.
great seeing you.
Come here, Luce.
I don't think I've ever heard her this quiet before.
I've never.
Probably freaking her out.
Right. She's just been laughing the whole time. Like,
She's so rowdy.
I swear, can't take her nowhere.
Anyway,
Love you,
Judy,
Judy.
we love you. Talk to you soon.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this Halloween spooktacular. I know, kind of silly. But yeah, it was fun. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Everybody in chat, if you enjoyed this, and if you're not in chat and you're just watching, if you enjoyed it tonight, please hit that like button below. If you're new, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do get notified every time that we go live or we put out a short or anything else that'll
And
notify.
leave comments because they're fun to read.
Yes, definitely. Leave comments. We will be back in 2 days, Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to think what today
Shit, I
was.
got work tomorrow.
Do you?
Yeah.
Me too.
A boat going out on a Wednesday. Go figure. But yeah, again, we'll be back on Thursday. Thank you guys again. Happy Halloween.
Thank
I
you,
hope you enjoyed
everybody.
yourself. Love you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Peace and God bless.